Hi, Marty Duda here at the 13th floor. We have with us Miles Calder. How's it going, man?
Kia ora. Good.
Up from Wellington?
Yes.
Got a tour coming up, which we're going to talk about. Got some new songs happening.
Yeah.
This is all very exciting. So, how's the lockdown been treating you so far?
Yeah. Quiet, I guess. Well, since somehow we snuck in the album release and tour last year,
right?
The start of last year, which actually now looking back feels like very lucky.
Yeah.
We toured around New Zealand, but since June last year, we didn't play any shows until a couple of weeks ago in Wellington. So that's over 6 months. Or it's pretty weird, but it's very exciting to feel like we can plan to get around and play to different audiences and put out new tunes as well.
Right. So this is going to be kind of an acoustic duo tour, is that correct?
Mostly. We're going to do one full band show in Wellington at the end, and Auckland I'm going to do solo.
Right.
But it was sort of from a logistics point of view. At first we were like, well, we don't know what's happening with COVID, so let's keep it lean and do something simple, and then it's not a big commitment. But it actually started more and more to feel like a really cool idea to do something acoustic, because we've really just been doing big full band electric shows for ages.
Right.
But I think this will be really nice.
We're going to hear you do something acoustic here too. This is exciting. Yeah. So it's who are you duoing with?
Oh, so Chris Armour, who's the guitarist in my band usually.
Right.
Yeah, and we had our first rehearsal of that acoustic set a couple of days ago, and we were both like, oh, this is really nice. That's good. I forgot how nice it is to have a lot of space and to play, to bring the dynamic right down, and you've got heaps to play with, and you sort of break down the songs into their core components, because there's only two sort of voices in a way, and you just got to be like, we've got to cover all the parts and melodies that we had as a full band. But it's really fun and really nice, yeah.
Alrighty. Now, so you got a new song that you've just released called Workman Song?
Yeah. Which
we're going to hear in a minute, but what can you tell me about it?
Well, actually, there's that and a B-side, which is kind of a jam. They're both bonus tracks, I suppose, from the album last year, which didn't quite physically fit on the vinyl, because we were pushing the run length. But really, just thought it'd be a shame not to release them, because they're fun and, I don't know, great to listen to, the band. And Workman Song is a funny tune that I actually wrote from. It's pretty much just the telling of a dream that I woke up from and penned down the story.
Does that happen often?
Not really. I mean, I don't even remember my dreams that often. But I don't know. I spent a bit of time in New York. I was able to live there for a bit, and I met this guy, Sean McMahon, who is an artist called Workman Song. He's quite an interesting songwriter who does sort of a lot of different styles, and it's just quite inspiring. I saw him play this set when I was over there, and I was in America, and it was really interesting. But we ended up jamming a bit, and we recorded some songs in a church with his brother, who played pipe organ as quietly as he could, and I don't know, just an interesting time. And then when I was back in New Zealand, I had this dream that he was in, and it was very vivid, and there was just these sort of characters and memories, and it seemed fun, and there were all these details, and I just woke up and wrote it down, and it felt quite songy.
Right.
So yeah.
And when you recorded it, what was the environment like there? Were you working with Samuel Flynn Scott with that?
Not yet for that one. But that was during the Autopilot Live album recording, which was a lot of at home.
Gotcha.
And not much studio. We sort of recorded in bits at home. It was a really cool learning process, but it was sort of things like me in my bedroom once the band bits were recorded, kind of just doing vocals by myself and seeing myself in the mirror, and it was all strange. But I think it's good. It kind of added to it.
You get to know yourself very well in those circumstances.
It's cool. It's comfortable, I guess, at home. But we did do drums and bass together in the studio for, I think, that one, and there's a really great rhythm track, and the guys in the band have this kind of there's a real sort of groove in that song, Workman Song, which I love.
All right. Well, we're going to hear you sing it, and then we urge people to go out and see the tour when it kicks off in May, and then we also urge people to come back to your 13th floor because we're going to do this again with another new song in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, it's all
right.
happening.
All right, so check back in. In the meantime, this is Workman Song.
Walking around the streets in Bushwick in a season I couldn't put my finger on. So our mutual acquaintance from musical arrangements, I wouldn't say he liked my song. I was back there in the city of dreams and self-pity that I didn't like to dwell upon. So I left him there and headed east out of thoughtfulness, so he and his self-reverie could be alone. I walked upon an open warehouse full of shelving and junk, the kind of place that I like searching through. A couple wrecked pianos, a Yamaha electric organ, and there were you right in the middle of the room. I walked right up and said, Sean, took you a second to catch on. Your hair was short now and mine was long, and you were all too accepting of my return to the past when I was certain I was asleep at home. Oh, Workman Song, I saw you singing dreams at the Ace. Felt I known you so long, but we were only on each other's way. We talked of all our plans and the dreams we had, and your eyes lit up the words you spoke. Then your brother came in and shot me with a half-smile expression, something like he didn't get the joke. I could tell by the absence of his usual spark, he didn't recognize me at all. I waited for the moment, but it just didn't come. I guess at some point it silently recalled. You both took turns playing songs that hit me with a punch and threw me to the floor like booze. Then you told me to play one of mine I never played before, not just good, but that it's real to me too. But the piano wouldn't play as well for me as for you. One note kept sticking, it was a bit out of tune. We laughed about it as I tried to get back on the song, but it was lost and I guess the moment was too. Oh, Workman Song, I saw you singing dreams at the Ace. Felt I known you so long, but we were only on each other's way. I finally sat at the organ, but my confidence was shot, and not a single tune would draw to mind. When I looked back, your hair had grown long again, and I felt a slowing of time, like for a moment we were back in 2015 in a church uptown, singing with the angels and pies.